"Do you hear that sound? That low rumble in the distance?" "Yeah, that's not thunder. At least, I don't think it is. My name is Frogo, the smartest frog in the Stone Age. And today, the biggest storm in history is heading straight for our village. It all started the morning after we met Spike. Nobody slept. Nobody relaxed. Not after seeing those glowing red eyes on the giant screen. The entire village was nervous. Even Rocky looked worried, which was unusual, because Rocky once got excited by a stick, then named it Steve. Spike spent the entire night studying the ancient machines. Fang sat quietly outside, watching the sky, thinking, waiting. Then he suddenly stood up. His eyes widened. "Something is wrong." I looked up. The sky was clear, not a single cloud. "What do you mean?" I asked. Fang pointed toward the horizon. Far away, dark clouds were forming, huge clouds, bigger than mountains, and they were moving fast, very fast. Spike ran outside. The moment he saw the clouds, his face turned pale. "No!" Rocky blinked. "What?" Spike slowly backed away. "That's impossible." The clouds continued growing, covering the sky, blocking the sunlight. The jungle became darker, colder, quieter. Animals started running. Birds flew away. Even insects disappeared. Something terrible was coming. Suddenly, beep, 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 the ancient building activated. A giant hologram appeared above us. "Warning, warning, warning. Extreme weather event detected." Rocky looked confused. "What's weather?" Nobody answered him. The wind began blowing. Leaves flew everywhere. Trees bent violently. The village alarm sounded. Every frog started panicking. Mothers grabbed their children. Villagers rushed toward shelters. The sky turned black. Then, boom! A gigantic lightning bolt struck a mountain. The entire valley shook. Rocky screamed, then hid inside a barrel. The storm had arrived. Rain exploded from the sky. Not normal rain. Walls of water. Entire rivers poured from the clouds. The jungle flooded within minutes. The river overflowed. Bridges collapsed. Trees crashed to the ground. The village was falling apart. "Everyone move to higher ground!" I shouted. The villagers rushed uphill. But then, a terrified frog pointed toward the river. Something was trapped. A baby dinosaur, caught on a floating log. The current was carrying him away. Fast, very fast. Without thinking, I jumped into the water. "Frogo!" Fang shouted. The current slammed into me. I spun underwater, hit rocks, nearly lost my grip, but I kept swimming. The baby dinosaur was crying. The log smashed into another tree. The river grew faster, stronger, deadlier. I reached out, almost there, almost got him. I grabbed his arm, but now we had another problem. The river was pulling both of us away. Suddenly, roar! A familiar roar echoed through the storm. Everyone froze. A massive figure appeared through the rain. Momo, the savage king. The giant dinosaur charged directly into the flooded river. Water exploded around him. He pushed against the current, reached us, then grabbed both of us with his massive jaws, gently, very gently, and carried us back to shore. The villagers stared. Nobody believed what they were seeing. Momo had just saved us. Spike looked shocked. Fang looked confused. Rocky looked even more confused. "Wait," Rocky said. "Are we friends now?" Before anyone could answer, the ground suddenly shook. The storm stopped instantly. The rain vanished. The wind disappeared. Everything became silent. Too silent. Spike slowly looked toward the sky, his face filled with fear. "That's impossible." I followed his gaze and saw it. Far above the clouds, a gigantic shadow, something enormous, flying, watching us, watching the entire valley. Two glowing red eyes opened in the darkness, and a mechanical voice echoed across the sky. "Core signal confirmed." The villagers screamed. Momo growled. Spike froze, because whatever was up there was far more dangerous than the storm. To be continued.